Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4, Islamic Estate, Waqf Planning and Retirement Course from University Ustara Malaysia. We present about the concept of cash waqf from Fiqh perspective and its application in Malaysia. Firstly, my name is Ahmad Faiz bin Mazari. My matric number is 254068. We present about introduction to waqf. There is no application of waqf in Arabic country before the emergence of Islam. And after the emergence of Islam, Muslims have voluntarily donated their asset for the benefit of others as waqf property. And throughout the history of Islamic civilization, waqf has been far greater than any other voluntary institution in Islam such as sadaqah, hibah, wasiyah, oath and nadr. So we move to the definition of waqf. Literal meaning of waqf is to stop, hold, confine, prohibit, detain, prevent or restrain. And legally, it means to protect something by preventing it from becoming the property of a third person. And there are some Islamic scholars characterize waqf as a perpetual charity, that means holding certain property and preserving it for the confined benefit of certain purposes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abnoid Ratanov. I will continue the source of waqf on Quran and Hadith. The first one is from the Quran. Waqf, we can find the waqf on the Quran on Al-Baqarah, verse 267, and also Al-Imran in verse 92. So about in terms of hadith, hadith about the agreement underlying the endowment, a story of that tells the story Umar bin Khattab when acquiring land in Khaybar. Umar acquired land in Khaybar, then he asked Prophet saying, "Oh Messenger of Allah, I have acquired land in Khaybar, so high value of land, and what I have to do?" So the Prophet said, "You can give to the give the land to the benefit of the land." So the next one is type of waqf. I'm covering the three of waqf, which is waqf al-ahli, khairi, and also cash waqf. So waqf al-ahli means the waqf intent for a grandchild or relative, then after them it is intent of the poor. So waqf like this is called a zuri, or when a person endows a piece of land of his son, then to his grandfather or grandson, his waqf is valid, and those who are entitled to take advantage of it are those who are indicated in the waqf statement. In one sense, the waqf of the zuri is very good because waqf will get to benefit, namely in the benefit of the deaths of worship and waqf. So the next one is waqf khairi or waqf general. Waqf khairi is waqf that we have ever seen or we have ever done before. Waqf is allocated for the good only. In other words, waqf khairi is that strictly to the benefit of religion, society, or such as handover of the land for the school, hospital, mosque, and also for the orphanage. And then the third one is cash waqf. One of the solutions to the economic crisis that is often discussed lately, or I think in this situation of COVID-19, is the effort to raise fund for Muslim contribution in the form of a waqf fund. Such a waqf fund is called cash of waqf. So the proceeds of the donation raised from the community through this cash endowment certificate will be invested in various forms of investment. The benefit of this investment are used to meet the needs of the poverty alleviation, while the main fund of cash endowment is direct back to the type of investment with bright prospects. So the cash waqf is basically we give the money, and then we gather together, we gather all of the money income, and also we buy the investment asset.
Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Sufiani binti Razali, not matric 264459. So today I will continue the topic about our main topic, which is cash wakaf. So in this topic, we will discuss about the definition of the cash wakaf and the view of from the fuqaha. So let's see the next slide. Okay, for these slides, we will talk about the definition of the wakaf. So actually, there's so many different definition or the meaning of the wakaf. One of them is cash wakaf refer to mobilization of fund from the donor, which is we call it waqif, or the person who gives that wakaf. So for the indefined basics and investment them in the productive asset that provide either the revenue or the process for the future, used by the individual or group, taking into account the policy or the guidelines that provided by the donor. Cash wakaf also mean the dedications of the sum of money from the one property and establish a wakaf based on the amount offering it for the benefit of the public in general. From of the view of the theory and the implementations, several types of wakaf giving rise to controversy. There is consensus among the Muslim justice on the definition of wakaf. So according to them, that's mean division of property from the private ownership and the diversions of its use for the charitable purpose. According to the same definitions and proposings, the creation of wakaf in general, we can define cash wakaf as a confinement of the sum of money by the founder and the dedications of its use forever for the welfare of the society. I think that's all for the definition of cash wakaf. Let's see about the view of fuqaha on the cash wakaf itself. Okay, this slide is about the view of fuqaha on the cash wakaf. So actually, the law of cash wakaf has been an issue and it's been debated by the fuqaha itself. For the scholar who followed Imam Shafi'i, it was being reject cash wakaf because the form of money as the main assets do not last or disappear when it pay. So also, Ibn Abidin say that wakaf cash actually is to be a custom that occur in Roman provinces, and while it's not a custom for anywhere else. Even so, Ibn Abidin think that it cannot accept or does not agree with cash wakaf. Actually, there are some scholars allow that cash wakaf to be implemented. There are several opinions on the law of cash wakaf. Like Imam al-Bukhari revealed that az-Zuhri think dinar and dirham can be wakaf. Like cash at right now, it can be wakaf in the way of the capital to trade. Also, Imam Hanbali also allow wakaf in form of cash, which is about dirham and dinar and others currency. So apart of that, Mazhab Imam Hanafi allow cash as expectations due to the policy of ihtisan al-uruf, which is the opinion that the law set is based on the uruf or the custom. Next, Imam Hanafi allow it because it provides an alternative by the investing in the venture capital, and the result can be donated to the community. For the other scholar like Ibn Taymiyyah, Imam Nawawi, they also agree with the cash wakaf can be implementations. So, however, this matter have been long to discuss among the fuqaha, but not have the final point and still raise question among the Muslim. I think that's all for the view of fuqaha. Let's we see for another topic.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Zahid bin Majibudin, matric number 253628. Okay, today I will present about the practice of cash wakaf and the legal process in Malaysia. Okay, the validation of cash wakaf in Malaysia governed by the Federal Constitution List 2, State List, Schedule 9. It's claimed that the Waqf authority, which include the monetary wakaf, is under the jurisdiction of the wakaf as the follow: Islamic law and the personal and the family law of Muslim, encompassing Islamic law and succession, tester and intestor succession, marriage, divorce, dower, maintenance, adoption, validity, guardian, gift, partition, and non-charitable trust. Waqf as the definition and the regulation of the charitables and religion trust, and the appointments of the trustee, and the incorporation of the person in relation to the Islamic religions, and the charitable endowments, institution, trust, charity, and the charitable institution that operate entire within the state. Okay, after that, on 30 December 1999, Selangor passed the Waqf Enactment 1999, which took effect on the 1 July 2004. Malaysia has taken the lead in enhancing the advantages of the Waqf cash by established by the Department of Waqf, Zakat and Hajj, or we call Jauhar, with the goal of the standing cash Waqf administration. Okay, cash Waqf managers in the Selangor, the management of Waqf in Malaysia is overseen by the Jabatan Waqf, Zakat and Hajj, or we call Jauhar, which distribute fund provided by the Malaysian government and organisation Waqf management among the State Islamic Religion Council, or we call Jabatan Agama Islam Selangor. Okay, Selangor Islamic Religion Council, or we call Majlis Agama Islam Selangor, the most effective organisation in Malaysia that can handle Waqf asset, is the most visible SIRC. Notwithstanding any provision to the contrary contained in any instrument or declaration creating, governing and effecting any Waqf. Okay, according to PWS, or we call Perbadanan Waqf Selangor, the 70% of Waqf fund that flow to the investment account are utilised to purchase rental property or generate revenue, and 30% that goes to charity utilised for the following. First, number one, creating of the unused Waqf property, or we call Waqf lands. Number two is developing religious institutions such as mosque, surau and Islamic schools. Number three is maintaining of the Islamic institution building and the Muslim public facilities. Number four is open the impoverished, the needy and the educational helps are the all resources of the funding for the society assistance. The assistance, human development initiative, healthcare financing and so on. Okay, number 5 is the commercial real estate for the business as the source of development program, funding acquisition of the land for the possible housing development or agriculture. Number 6 is the purchase of real estate parcels under the government housing project Bumi Putra Kota. Okay, and lastly, number 7, development of the agriculture and manufacturing. Now we talk about the specific form of Waqf cash creation in the Malaysia. Okay, firstly, a Waqf kaki. Okay, Waqf kaki is commonly used in Malaysia today, particularly in the state of Kedah, as a part of a term to expand and develop Waqf land, which land price is rising to 100 ringgit per square meter. Most of peoples would be unable to purchase the entire plot of the Waqf purpose. As a result, Waqf kaki is a viable option for allowing more Muslims to join Waqf worship while simultaneously contribution to the development of the Ummah economy. According to Dr. Zukri Muhammad Al-Bakri, the goal of Waqf kaki is a endo property for the welfare reason by the Waqf management purchasing the full property and the endowment paying the price based on the specific measure. Okay, secondly is a e-Waqf. Okay, it will include a database on Waqf institution as well as the publication of all current fatwa on Waqf, the operation of the Waqf organization and audit financial record. If a person or organization such as a mosque or sick person want to be a lump sum beneficiary, he must apply to the Bank Islam and get a account number. Okay, the beneficiary information include name, address and account number will be available on this website. As a result, the donor can make a direct donation to the recipient by the personal contact, credit card, automatical deduction for their bank account via e-Waqf or SMS. Okay, thirdly is Waqf share. Waqf share are movable Waqf founded with a liquid money to promote internal benefit to the pupils in Allah honor. Any entity can issue Waqf share with varying value so that a various founder can acquire them according to their budget. The process from the sales of this share will be distributed to beneficiary. Any initiative that promotes will be being in the Muslim society, such as construction of schools, hospitals, clinic, water supply, power, open job, and so on, might be one of the beneficiary. In exchange, founder will get a certificate recognizing their roles in the development of such as entrepreneur. Okay, lastly is corporate based on Waqf, or we call Waqf corporates. Share are transferred into a specific purpose company which will use the profit and dividend into accordance with a Waqf principle. In Malaysia, corporate Waqf is relatively new concept launching in 2006 by the Johor Company in the State Economic Development Corporation of Johor. Through a Waqf concept, it is a notion that combines business effort with a goal of the giving back to society. Okay, corporate Waqf is a new concept that aims to resuscitate the once power Waqf institution by using its dynamic to generate value and create wealth by commercial and corporate activity to promote economic growth. Okay, corporate Waqf is a more than a charity and philanthropic deed by the commercial organization. It is an endeavor to blend the Waqf idea with a business and corporate goals. By giving back to society and reaching out to the community, corporate Waqf aim to alter the purpose and function of the commercial enterprise.
Okay, next is about the issue and solutions on cash Waqf. So in this issue, I will talk more about their administrations and the legal. So let's see the next slide. Let's see the first issue, which is the administrations of the Waqf in Malaysia is controlled and managed under the different law and regulation with the justifications of the state's Islamic Regulation Council, SIRC, which is consists of the 13 state and federal territories. As a Waqf entity are governed by the different law and regulations, the natural administrations of these institutions may differ from one state to another and can lead to an administration's problem. They are like to lead to inefficiency if Waqf collect cash in Malaysia. The Waqf in Malaysia has no right and its shareholder are more or less. In this case, the solution we given is there should be a party that rearrange the rule and make an investigations on the cash Waqf in Malaysians. This right should be enshrined in the legislations as should be done by any party that is allowed to be a Qadi. If there are any questions that may be arised regarding the administrations of Waqf by the Mutali. Thus, the administrations by states need to be looked at again by the legislations, good administrations. The second issue is the perceptions of cash Waqf applications is also an oblique to the development of cash Waqf. This thing accrue when the prohibited of endowment more than 1/3 of the total asset. Fiqh only place this restriction of Waqf by will of Waqf Maral al-Ma'ud. Otherwise, a person is not prohibited from making grants or giving alms. The solutions that we give is we need to look in the term itself. It matter refer to Sharia compliant. Waqf carry a slight different in the characteristic from Sharia based. Waqf where the first Waqf is irrevocable Waqf to benefit in the family or public interest. That can be managed by Waqif or another person as a trustee. The community and SIRC only know endowment of the real estate. However, there are various other types of asset and property such as company share or stock and intellectual property right and can be endowment that require a trustee or mutawali to purpose wealth management expertise. So okay, let me continue with the next slide. The last issue is about limited scope of program conduct by the SIRC in Malaysia, which is caused a lack of public awareness of Waqf, especially in cash Waqf, where the only focus on the program involved religion activity and traditional welfare channel of foreign French and assistance to the poor. As we can say, the response of the Malaysian community to cash wakaf is still lack. Although it has shown some progress, but it still need to more effort as the goal of the strengthening wakaf is a third sector in the Islamic economy. It's still low level. Response is always a society with understanding and awareness. So we need to give the Malaysian community understand of the wakaf is too narrow, where the only society it will become stock of the mosque and wakaf land for the ceremony, even though the function and the rule of wakaf itself is a border which can develop a country. Further, donors are not aware that the saving they are contribute under the wakaf as a property is whether the zakat and alms. So actually the solution of this is to increase the scope of program available in SIRC and also increase the notifications on cash wakaf that can advance the development of the country and provide more benefit to the community. So I think that's all from me. We see the conclusions.
As the conclusion, the practice of wakaf already existed only after the emergence of Islam, and after the practice of wakaf has been introduced, the legality of cash to be wakaf has been discussed and debated among the fuqaha, and most fuqaha, including Imam Hanafi, Maliki and Hanbali, agreed that cash wakaf is permissible based on the policy of Istihsan bil-uruf, which believe that the law set is based on uruf or custom. And Imam Shafi'i reject wakaf in the form of cash because the form of money as the main asset does not last or disappear when used or paid. And wakaf asset in Malaysia are under the jurisdiction of the State Islamic Religious Council (SRIC), which consists of 13 state and federal territories. And all issues that arise from the practice of cash wakaf must be addressed by the authorities. That's all from our group. Thank you for listening.